hot tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 25-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a big conversion there on third down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
Achane will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Achane once more. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Devon Achane with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Antlers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Well, just about an ideal start to this one offensively because on the road, you want to make sure you quiet the home crowd early. And how do they do it? Nice march to start things off, let the run game find its footing early. That drive certainly checked a lot of boxes, and they finished it off with a touchdown run.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So now the Titans get their first shot on offense. And they'll be let out by their 6-year quarterback.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The tight end in motion right. This pass into the hands of Turner. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 16 carries, 86 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Titans respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So the drive there took 6 plays. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Antlers offense and receiver Jalen Waddle getting set for this next possession. And he's right up there amongst the league's best when it comes to racking up receiving yards this season. Currently ranked in the top 5 as things stand here. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings, because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw. Hatcher to the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Jack Fox now. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. Out of the field for their second drive. They have the game here followed by the open date for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Over the middle, complete. That's Hale. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. His first catch of the game. Now back to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
He'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A big pickup, 18 yards, but they still stop him well short of the marker.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over. Devon Achane of the offense ready to go once again. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We were watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with,
great complementary piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
Waddle the motion man right. Operating from the gun. Hatcher. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Jair Alexander making the play there defensively. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. From the gun on 3rd down. Hatcher. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Kayvon Thibodeau able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. He'll send this up into the Nashville skyline, and it's a good one. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Tennessee offense set to go again. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
These two teams all tied after one. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. The Titans at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset, being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
At the 39-yard line.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield, and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And they will take over 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Hatcher. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. A quick throw there is incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Waddle's first catch, good for a first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. 2nd and 5. Throw caught by Achane. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Hatcher. It's caught inside the 25. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys have taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Titans offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. The Titans on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and it ends up falling incomplete.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Holding offense.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. Back to throw. Hatcher. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeau. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Here's Jack Fox on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago, add in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, it's sometimes a thing of beauty.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
2nd down and 4.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game. Well, he does have a good leg, I'll give him that, but not that good.
Not by a long shot.
The Chicago offense set to get started. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Hatcher, he finds his man, complete. That's Mills. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Antlers.
Off play action. Hatcher, he finds his man, complete. It's Mills. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Look to throw now on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Here's 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Hatcher. Now they go screen. It's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. And his kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Titans getting set and ready to go here for their next drive. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete to Turner. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Back to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw again. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Titans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. That time a 6-play drive. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Antlers offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it. A big game throwing the football. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Throwing to start the drive. Hatcher. That one taken in by Corley. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Back to throw now on 1st down. Looking middle, and that's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. By Waddle. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Hatcher. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, guys, thanks very much. We'll get back with you shortly. But first, let's take a look at what's coming up this weekend around the NFL. As far as the early games go, we'll be watching that one in Houston. The Texans in for a fight as they get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. Out on the West Coast, more good stuff in the late afternoon as we'll be watching the game at SoFi Stadium. Well, it will be the Chargers taking on the Cleveland Browns. And finally, a good one scheduled for Monday Night Football between the Washington Commanders and the New York Giants. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29. The Titans offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
2nd and 1. Flush to his right. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise them with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a first down. Gotta love that efficiency.
And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
But you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
It's now 3rd and 10.
They'll set up to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. A 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
On now is the Titans punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. This is taken at the 23. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Throwing to start the drive. Hatcher. This completes a Corley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Up the middle, Achane. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, Could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
2nd and 4. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down. Hatcher. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. 2 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Hatcher. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
It's a nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage after it.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Antlers are able to widen their advantage. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. And he comes back with one complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This pass into the hands of Turner. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Off the RPO, he completes it. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. In motion, the tight end. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not. And he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Dre Greenlaw getting home on that one.
That's number 4, sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. 1 back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Taking it in from 14 yards out.
And the Titans have got it back to within a score.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. Kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. The drive starts with a run from Achane. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
3rd and 9 here.
Back to throw. Hatcher.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively.
Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
Action. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. This now a 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt, and that will tie us at 24 all.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to bring up second down. In motion left goes a tight end. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Operating from the gun. Hatcher, he finds his man, complete. That's Mills. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. All even as we get ready to start the fourth.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 8. A run straight ahead with Achane. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 6.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sand.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that one to the right side and incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
They bring their punter out there now as he's on to punt for Chicago. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field.
Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter.
In motion goes the tight end. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. They're going to look to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. That is caught. And he will have the Titans first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. He's now just 3 yards shy of 197 yards receiving on the contest and a first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. So from the 37, here's 2nd and 3.
At the 37-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 54 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They'll look to throw now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 19 on the year. And the Titans have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. So what a comeback here. They looked like they might be down and out not too long ago, but they have rallied back to take a 4th quarter lead.
And I think we've got to give them nothing but credit for figuring things out on the fly because mentally, they were on the ropes ready to go, and they hung in there. They made some changes and adjustments, and that led to some big plays, and it turned this game on its ear.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Throwing to start the drive. Hatcher. And he's got his big tight end here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Looking to throw. Hatcher. His throw incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Achane gets it from the gun. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
From the gun on 3rd down. Hatcher. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
From from a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And this will be taken at the 13. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. The Titans on third down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. Hard throw, incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The Chicago offense set to get started. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Back to throw. Hatcher. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Looking to throw. Hatcher. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. This is caught inside the 15. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Jalen Waddle. 68 yards. And the Antlers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
The receivers have been running them ragged. Maybe some tired legs in the secondary, maybe some tired legs in the pass rush. Didn't get to him, and look what resulted. A touchdown, tie game. They've got a chance to take the lead.
Now for the point after. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied 4th quarter as the kick's away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Out come the Titans now. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now a handoff running through the middle. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the 1st.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. He's made one and he's missed one thus far. This for the win. And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Mills. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Titans, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Chicago, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got the Titans, reigning league MVP. He's not afraid to throw it, second in the NFL in touchdowns. It's the Titans and the Texans, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL. on EA Sports. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football. And you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense. We're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another. And I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other. They study each other. They work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Stroud going to throw right away. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. Look at that big guy rumble. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
In motion now, it's Collins.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs. So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up first and goal.
Here's Stroud. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Makes the score Texans 7, Titans nothing.
"7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
At the 31-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
He'll look to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Tight end going in motion here. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
And that is incomplete.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. That's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer. And
there's Nico Collins and his Texans teammates getting set for their next possession. And he has been a big play guy all season. Currently ranked among the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns. Crazy.
Holding offense.
Stroud going to set up to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. From the gun, here's Stroud. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. He needed 13 and got 14 for the first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down, Texans.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Slot man in motion right. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, He's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
11 yards on the connection there. First down for Houston.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Here's Stroud. That's complete to the rookie's second-round pick. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. On second down, Stroud. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Stroud. And that is incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
That one is good. And the Texans go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Titans offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throwing right, it's taken in. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They send the tight end in motion. They'll look to throw. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
On for advantageous spot. Here's third down and a few inches. Here's a first carry for their running back. First down and more. He's inside the 35. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this first quarter. We are through 1. It's the Texans who have the early lead. And we're back in Music City after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They bring a tight end in motion left. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Touchdown, Titans.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Titans will tie things up. It's now 10-10. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Texans offense. And their running back set to go once more. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. In motion now, it's Collins. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. That'll be intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So anytime you're really sensing pass, Mike, the first thing you want to do, flood the field with defensive backs. Good things typically happen. I mean, that's a great call there by the defensive coordinator to counter that play, because no matter where that ball was going, they had someone in the neighborhood who had a shot of making the play and getting them off the field.
The Titans offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. We'll have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. That catch number 40 on the season for him. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll motion a tight end right. Now they'll set up to throw. This one caught at the 4. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and good. And the Titans go up by 7. It is now 17-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Texans offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. To throw is Stroud. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And that's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Here's 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Whoa! It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Texans first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Here's 1st and 10. Now, Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. To the tight end, Musgrave. He's got it. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. From the gun, here's Stroud. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Stroud going to set up the throw. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
The Titans offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll throw out of the gun. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. They'll look to throw again. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. Back to the air one more time. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Just a great individual effort, and when you have a guy that can win his one-on-one matchups, now it becomes less about who's blocking him and how do we block him. Expect the offense to make some adjustments because right now, one-on-one, this defender is going to win every time.
The Titans sending out their punter. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Nashville. In a moment, the Titans punting unit comes out to the field. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Stroud. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. The Texans set to punt this one away. It's a short kick. Fair catch is called for, and they're going to be in business with a short field to work. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Looking middle of the field, it's complete.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. He'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield, so it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate, but also How impressive is that by that defense to be able to cover for that amount of time? So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
1st and 10. Stroud to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. One play, 70 yards. Touchdown, Houston.
Holding offense.
Oh, as costly as they come. The holding call wipes away what would have been a long touchdown.
With the score, Titans 20, Texans.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. And it's the Colts who have the lead in that one. 2 touchdown passes there for Anthony Richardson. From there, we'll stay in the AFC North and head over to Cleveland to check on the Browns. And they've got the lead in their matchup with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Jerry Jeudy with 3 touchdown receptions. Lastly, let's get out to Jacksonville. See what's happening with the Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Jahan Dotson, a touchdown reception. These two teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half.
Pretty
and to bring it
interesting
your way,
first
we
half.
go
We'll
back
see
out
if
to
any
Mike
strategy
and Greg.
changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Once more. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. He'll come up now for second down and 4. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And now the punting unit will come on as he's on to punt for the second time. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. In motion now, it's Collins. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Houston.
It's first down, and they'll run. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
Give up the middle, and the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
A second down throw for Stroud. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. They'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. Throwing is Stroud. That is intercepted. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with 1st down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Putting the tight end in motion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the
One of the tight ends motions right. They'll look to throw yet again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Now they'll set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and then the ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Back to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The Texans offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Quick throw, taken in. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Up the middle they go. And he's going to get that 1st down, working it up to the 24-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Stroud. Quick hitting slant there. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 12. Stroud going to set up to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Now, Stroud. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st down, Texans.
To throw, it's Stroud. He'll get this out to his running back. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They have converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. To throw is Stroud. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Now Stroud. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. In motion now, it's Collins. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll throw it left and has his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. Ball goes in motion. Stroud to throw. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard.
At the 37-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
They'll look to throw. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. One of the tight ends in motion right. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Tight end going in motion here. To the air now on 1st and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll send the tight end in motion right. Now they'll set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They send the tight end in motion. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Offense. Still 1st down.
Now it is 1st and goal. Back to the air one more time. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
They'll look to throw yet again. Their throw here is complete. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Titans. That's a 2-touchdown game for them. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Texans offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And as we take you through some of the highlights so far, you're going to see a lot of passing yards. He has carved up this defense, over 300 yards passing in the game, and has been sharp right from the start. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. It's 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They'll drop to throw. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. They'll come up now for 2nd down. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. They send him right out of the slot. Stroud to throw here on first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. On third down, they'll set up to throw. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. So now, a big spot coming here. This to get back to a one-possession game. This one has plenty of good. And they are indeed back within one score.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. It's a win here for the Titans. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Titans winners here in Music City as we say so long.